A couple of the other guys like Logan, Austin, Alex, Ricardo, guys that don't get a lot of playing time.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. If they have two big guys, then we're in trouble.
My name's Max Johnston, and I'm the DFW FreeWheelers head coach, and I also get to help be the assistant coach for the UTA Movin Mavs. I graduated from UTA in 2011 with a degree in broadcast journalism, and all throughout my undergrad career I worked with the Movin Mavs. From about 2009 to 2011 I was the media intern, and that's where I learned the game, I learned the players, I met Coach Garner, and from then on I fell in love with the sport, and after I graduated he offered me a position and I jumped at it. My very first exposure to wheelchair basketball was, I used to work in this building down the hall, and I walked down here one day and saw the team playing, and I walked in and I watched, and I kind of invited myself onto the team. I asked Coach if I could sit at the scores table and help run the clock, and I did little things, and soon I just built my way up and realized, like, I love this sport, it's fun, these guys are great people. And I think back then in 2009 I kind of realized I wanted to do this, I wanted to coach this. And I kind of walked backwards into it. Arlington, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, has a community team, the DFW FreeWheelers, and they were a little bit unorganized, and Coach Garner said they needed someone to coach them, and I was really interested, and so it was just luck, timing. I was in the right spot at the right time. When I first went into school, I was a print journalism major, so newspapers, magazines, and then I switched to broadcasting, and it really helped me a lot with my talking to large groups of people. I worked for the radio, I did a little bit of reporting for UTA TV, so my communication background is huge because it taught me how to speak to large groups, and also just even in one-on-one situations to put myself in their shoes and understand how I can explain something for them to understand easier. So I would say having a communication background is key for me, just because on a daily basis there's 15 people in the gym, and you have to be able to organize and communicate to all of them at once and get your point across. So it's very important. There's always something to learn. Going into UTA, I had very little knowledge of what wheelchair basketball was, and now I just can't get enough of it. I want to learn more every day. So I think academically, I really dedicated myself as a journalist when I was in school to learning about this sport, and I think it taught me that, you know, there's always something out there to learn, and you should never limit yourself. If I didn't play in a chair, I wouldn't be a very good coach at all. I worked for the team for almost 3 years, not in a chair, and thought I knew the game pretty well, and in reality I didn't. Once I got in a chair for the first time, I realized, you know, I have a background in able-bodied basketball, and there are a lot of similarities, but there's a lot of huge differences. And so being in the chair really helped me understand that this is a different game. The strategy's different, the equipment's different, the players are different. So if I wasn't able to be in a chair, I really wouldn't be able to expand my knowledge of the game, because it helps me understand what the players see and what I need to see as a coach. My favorite part of playing? Definitely my favorite part of playing is being being a center in wheelchair basketball, because I'm 5'8", so growing up, I was always the shortest guy on the floor, point guard or shooting guard, and getting in a chair and having a long torso, I'm usually one of the taller guys on the floor. So it's really interesting to be able to play a new position. So that's definitely my favorite part of playing in a chair. And coaching, my favorite part is, it's got to be the games. The whole atmosphere of a game. This is my first coaching experience on any level, of any sport. So that was a blast to learn, because there's so much going on. There's the game, there's the bench, there's the stands, there's the referee, and you really have to learn how to balance all of it. And I just kind of get a rush. I love it.